All right. Well, let's call this meeting to order. A little bit behind schedule. My apologies for being tardy, but we can call it officially to order at 10:53 a.m. Thank you all for being here. First things first, why don't we call for public comment? Is there anybody in the public who wish to speak on any open item topics?
We have two. Well, I see Jordan, you're also in the waiting room, and I see her in.
Let me Can you Did that do it?
Yes.
Okay, I was worried I was going to lose you if I clicked the wrong box. All right. So is there anybody else waiting to discuss any of the items in open session or anything not on the agenda?
Well, I do see one attendee in the waiting room, but for some reason it's not giving me any information about who it is. It just says one person, and I can't click on that one person.
There's a good chance it's also me.
Okay.
Well, can we move on? And if we do figure out that's a new person who wants to make a comment before we go into closed session, give that person an opportunity?
Sure, just to make sure to be extra safe.
Sure. All right, since we can't definitively determine if we have anybody for public comment, why don't we move on to chair's report. This is my first time chairing a meeting, so I appreciate your patience and your faith in me to run these meetings. Pretty exciting meeting. We have some new faces, and I think we're all pretty excited to have a breadth of diversity on the board. So welcome to our new members. We're excited to have you, and I have nothing else to add at this point. So why don't I hand it over to Lori for the executive director report.
Great. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Client Security Fund Commission meeting. I just would like to start off to congratulate our new officers. That's Jordan Wright as our chair and Melanie O'Day as our vice chair. And I want to welcome our new members. We have Feng Lan Liu, a new attorney member, and Kristen Pofall, a new attorney member. So welcome. We're very happy to have you on the commission. Feng Lan, good morning. Hopefully you can hear us and participate. It's if you're having issues getting on, if you need help with your camera or anything, let us know, and we can assist you with that. But welcome, and we're glad to have you. We have a new a deputy chief of programs at the State Bar. Her name is Bridget Grammy, that our office will be reporting to. And Bridget was hoping to attend today, but she has a number of meetings. So she might be able to come into closed session and introduce herself. But if not, she's hoping to attend the December meeting. So Bridget comes to us from the University of San Diego Center for Public Interest Law. And she's really been, we've been working with her for a couple months now, and she's very interested in the fund and all we do. And I think she's going to be a good asset to our program. So we're happy to be working with Bridget. Just for your information, the State Bar appointed a new chief trial counsel. His name is George Cardona. He had been the acting city attorney for City of Santa Monica. And before that, he had been a U.S. attorney. And he just started with the bar on October 4th. So while we're not really part of the office of the chief trial counsel, we do work closely with them. We rely on a lot of their work. Obviously, one of our main requirements is the attorney is disciplined, right? So that's their job. And so we're happy to have somebody new there to get to know and start working with. The person who had been in the interim chief was excellent, and she had worked very well with our office. We anticipate that we'll continue the good relationship that we've always had with the Office of Chief Trial Counsel. We look forward to getting to know and working with the new chief. just to update you a little bit on our statistics, through September, CSF has paid $4.1 million on 231 cases. And we've resolved around, I think it was 730 or so cases. That's the pays and the denies. So everybody's been really trying to get through our inventory and working hard on moving all our cases along. We still have budget to spend for the year, so we're going to be working as much as we can on our remaining inventory and seeing what is there for the rest of the year. And then, we'll be in a good position next year to start up fresh again. And we still have our December meeting. So at that meeting, we'll be able to update you more on where we think we'll be by the end of the year. I think that's really all I had for the director's report. And once again, welcome to everybody. We're happy to have you. And that's all I have for now.
Wonderful. And great work, fantastic work. The sheer volume of what you guys have done this year is pretty exciting, and working through that backlog is extremely impressive. So the entire staff, thank you, and well done. That said, Newton, were we able to access the other person in the waiting room?
Yes, so there is a person who is in the participant list, attendees list. If you want to call again for public comment, you can.
I do. Before we go into closed session, I wanted to give one more opportunity for anybody in the public to speak on any agendized or non-agendized items at this time. And I have 3 minutes to speak.
Newton, you might have to, I don't know if you have to unmute our public person who would like to speak. And we can, we'll time it for the 3 minutes once they're able to start.
I cannot unmute someone, so if they would like to speak, they can unmute.
Okay.
So Lori, why don't we do this for the sake of fairness and the sake of everybody's schedule? We'll give them about a minute. If they can't unmute, they have the opportunity to contact you directly, to contact staff directly with their questions or concerns. And then they always have the opportunity to address us at the December meeting.
Yes, we still need to do the open minutes, so we can do that right now also if you want to call for approval of the open minutes.
Sure.
Jordan.
Why don't we do that? Let's call for approval of the open minutes. And Betty, I believe we need a voice vote.
I move to approve the minutes.
Do I have a second?
Second.
So that was Melanie for a motion, and who was the second?
Joseph.
Joseph second. All right. All in favor? Any discussion?
And Betty, do you want to take the vote?
I will now call each name to vote on this item. Please respond with yes or no to indicate your vote on this matter. Melanie O'Day,
Yes.
Joseph DeMeno,
Yes.
Fanning Liu,
Yes.
thank you. Christine Pavel,
Yes.
thank you.
Great. Motion carried. Okay. Again, I think then that's all we have. Again, unless there's anything else on the open agenda that we need to do. Did we lose Jordan there?
No, I lost you guys for a quick second, so I'm assuming the vote passed.
Yeah, motion carried. So that was all. So I think we're good on open session.
Very good. Then I think that brings us to the end of open session. Do we want to give that person in the waiting room one last final chance for the good of the order?
And people are welcome. Obviously, some just want to attend the meeting and don't have comment, which obviously is fine. But we do want to make sure if they do have a comment that we've given them the opportunity.
Absolutely. I think 3 times a charm. So without further ado, why don't we move to closed session? Before we move to closed session, I have something I have to read. The procedures that follow in a closed session. So We are now going into the closed session portion of our agenda pursuant to Government Code 11126C3 and the Client Security Fund Rules, Rule 3.461A. We're going into closed session to review the legal calendar.
Okay, thank you. We'll
All right.
adjourn at, what time is it, Jordan?
It is 11:03 a.m.
Great. Thank you, everybody. We will see you in the closed session.